probably a once-in-a-lifetime storm for a lot of people. You have multiple high-rises, multiple condominiums, multiple single-family homes that are structurally at risk of falling into the ocean. My name is Jessica Fentress. I am the Volusia County Coastal Director. This storm event, we've had approximately $15.5 million of estimated damages. That is the majority of our dune walkovers, half of our vehicular beach approaches, and we've sustained damages at every single one of our coastal parks. The North Jetty has been decimated by this storm. There's a new hole in the jetty immediately west of our fishing deck, and then all of our speed rail, which is our guardrails along the end of the jetty deck, have all been decimated. In Matthew, we had one vehicular beach approach that got damaged. This year, with Hurricane Ian, we've got 16 completely compromised beach ramps. After Hurricane Ian, you'll notice the paint marks on seawalls. The paint mark is where the sand used to be. You'll notice that there are walkovers that seem not to be damaged, but they're hanging in the air by 4 feet. That's a 4-foot sand loss. The high tide that usually is maybe 100 yards from your seawall may now be at your seawall. We've lost our buffer. Our buffer is gone. I think this storm is the worst a lot of people have seen in a long time. 16 vehicular beach ramps being damaged is unprecedented. It's an urgency on our end to go through and just preventatively close as many things that need repair as possible. And then once that initial damage assessment is done, then we start hitting the low-hanging fruit. If we only have to replace a handrail, if we only have to replace a couple of steps, we'll knock those out as quick as possible. We'll open them up back up to try and get as much access available as possible. We are working with private property owners. We're trying to provide them safe access to the beach to do repairs on the private property. We're trying to expedite their permitting processes. We're working with the Corps of Engineers on long-term solutions. We've talked to your state and your federal elected officials on not only state legislature that would help Volusia in the future, but also federal legislature that might bring some relief dollars. So for every dollar we spend on recovery, as long as we follow the rules and the regulations of FEMA, then we're only paying 12.5 cents per dollar. If it's 50% or less damage, we only repair the damaged portion. If it's more than 50%, so 50% plus 1, then it's a full replacement of the entire walkover. When you get a storm like this, you look into the future, and you don't look into the future for what are we doing next week, but you're looking in the future on what are we going to do in the next decade? What are we going to do in the next 5 decades? I would ask the public to give us patience, give us space to do the work that we need to do. Be smart about where you go. Do not take shade under a leaning seawall. Do not climb on a dune walkover that is closed for public safety. And give us grace.